Hi, before we begin, in this review I will mostly be talking about the illustrations rather than the story, since this is almost purely a battle manga. So that's why the review is so short. Zeus, Thor, Loki, Anubis. Gods from every pantheon meet in the Council of Valhalla to determine the fate of humanity. In a unanimous decision, they choose that humanity is unfit to continue. But a Valkyrie steps forward and offers something else. A test. If humans can prove their worth and beat their gods in 13 1-versus-1 duels, they will be allowed to live for the next 1,000 years. This is Record of Ragnarok, an ongoing monthly manga written by Fukui Takume and Umemura Shinya, with illustrations by Aji Chika. The reason this manga stands out to me is the skill of the illustrator, who I can find no information about other than their name. Nonetheless, this manga has some of the cleanest and crispest illustrations I've ever seen. The illustrator has a clear understanding of movement, using afterimages and movement lines to make the fights much more impactful. Take this panel for example. Notice the two patterns, one of ever-shrinking circles and one of steep, spiraling action lines, both converging at the epicenter of the impact. But wait, there's more. Everything in the panel, from the tiles on the floor to the trident of Poseidon, points towards that impact. Using these techniques, the illustrator forces you to draw your attention towards the impact. Many phenomenal mangaka have trouble conveying impactful and convincing movement, so seeing how well it can be done truly amazes me. Another thing the illustrator does well is their use of surprise page turns, where they build tension then do a big reveal on the next page, usually with a large panel. This not only increases the time between the tension and the reveal, but it also makes sure you don't accidentally spoil yourself by letting your eyes wander, which is somewhat of an issue for me. My favorite fight so far was the legendary Edo period swordsman Kojiro Sasaki versus God the Sea Poseidon. I especially like the symbolism of Sasaki sinking deeper and deeper into the ocean, as Poseidon goes from not taking the fight seriously to actually trying to win. Sasaki thinks he's reached the bottom of the ocean, the height of Poseidon's power, only for the floor to collapse, revealing the true depth of the ocean and the true depth of Poseidon's power. Eventually, only Sasaki's blade touches the depth of the abyss, showing that he has surpassed the limits of his own body, and he is now one with the blade. Overall, I'd give Record of Ragnarok a B-tier rating, with its strong points being crisp and clean animations, dynamic and impactful movements, and very unpredictable and well-choreographed fights.